Kenya as the ANC Secretary General. Chris Dairo, KTN News.
The holy month of Ramadan is approaching. This month is the most important month in the Islamic calendar. It is the fourth pillar of Islam among five, and it is obligatory for Muslims to fast during this month, not just to abstain from food and drink. It also includes abstaining from immoral acts. Well, the Standard Group PLC recognizes the importance of this holy month to its Muslim stakeholders and has created a unique platform for a product that will cater for Muslims across the country. This product will specifically cater to enhance coverage for our Muslim segments, for our readers, viewers, as well as our customers. Well, let's cross over to the launch of the magazine at the Lord Arrow.
And I think this is going to reduce the gap between the Muslims and the non-Muslims in this country. Finally, I want to state that the action that has been taken here is one that has been lacking for a long time, and I blame ourselves as the Muslims. We did not take the initiative. But let's take this opportunity to thank Supreme Council of Kenya Muslims, who took the first step to go to standard, and them who have accepted that we join hands and work together. We will work together. We will support the media. We have got concerns about the media. As religious people, we need to uphold the morality of the society. And I don't want to talk much about it today, but some of my brother talked about photographs. Some of the photographs that are being released through the media sometimes it's quite shocking. We can't open that page when we have got our children or our grandchildren sitting with us. So we have to hold some of these moral standards. I know people talk about different choices, but I think that we'll discuss at another day, not today. But all the same, thank you very much for inviting us, feeding us, and working with us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh once again. I bear witness there is none to be worshipped but Allah, the Master of the Day of Judgment, and that Muhammad is his servant and messenger and the last prophet. I want to take this opportunity, first of all, to thank all of you, and especially our busy, my sister, Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Amina Mohammed, for gracing this occasion. I want to thank our host, Zara Moi, for this very sumptuous breakfast and for her hospitality. And most of all, I want to thank the Standard Group, the CEO. Please accept on behalf of all the Muslims, both here and in Kenya, for this very noble initiative that you've taken, especially during this month of Ramadan. As you see all the banners around, the holy month of Ramadan is a month of reflection. And before we go into the holy month, we say, we seek for each other, we ask for forgiveness. Those that have wronged us and those we have wronged. It's a time for sharing, a time for caring, a time for charity. We acknowledge the fact that we live in a multicultural, multi-religious society, multi-ethnic society, and we are part and parcel of this nation. And that we as Muslims play a critical role with other faiths in shaping the opinion and direction of this nation. I want to thank all our Muslim brothers and sisters for the active role they have played. And mostly, I want to thank my deputy and able deputy chair, please stand, Hassan Olinado, who took this initiative. It is through him that today we sit here, and I want to thank Najma for that courage to come up with a special supplement. The Standard has done it always. It was the first newspaper in this country. It was the first to bring us the 24 hours viewing through KTN, the KTN News, which is 24 hours news, and most of all, the first to bring a special supplement during this month of Ramadan. So we say shukran and thank you as we reflect, as we give, as we look for the unfortunate, as we share our meals as we've done before with everybody, as we reflect back and ask the Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to forgive us, to accept our Ramadan, to accept for those who share the meal with us, the unfortunate ones, including the refugees. This is a time when we reflect back to the Almighty. We spend more time praying, reading the Quran, teaching each other the true teachings of Islam, reflecting to others what Islam is all about. In fact, if you look at this country and the history of this country and the spread of Islam in this country, its events and the oneness of Muslims that helped a lot of people up country to become Muslims. So many of us actually have families that are non-Muslims, are families who converted to Islam because of the way the Muslims carried out themselves, the unity of purpose. And I'm asking through SUPKEM that let us come together as Muslims, both men and women, for us to reflect proper the teachings of the Holy Quran, the teaching of the prophets, show unity of purpose. And we as SUPKEM have brought together various sects of Islamic sects, and we're meeting regularly now to share views, to become united. As my able SG has told you, we are no longer just Sunnis, we are all Muslims coming together and sharing a common purpose, whether it's the issue of hijab, it's the issue of the Qadhi's court, it's the issue of dealing with the radicalism. And I'm happy my brother Hassan Olinado has been the guru as far as the teachings and direction of encountering violent extremism is concerned, and we as Muslims have no apology to make. Islam is a peaceful religion. I reflect back on the actions of Holy Quran, the teachings of the prophets, and the actions of the prophet. I recall when the Christians came looking for the prophet, rather than telling them go outside the mosque and pray, he gave them a section of the mosque to perform their prayers. I reflect also when the Muslims were being persecuted, the prophet asked them to flee to Abyssinia, a Christian kingdom where they were received well, treated well, allowed to perform their religion. And this is a true mark of Islam. And we in Kenya also are part and parcel of the interreligious affairs, despite of the fact that we may have differences when it comes to issues that should not really be issues, should not be issues that take us to court. Issues of hijab, which are provided in the Constitution, issue of the Qadhi's courts, those should not be issues that we should be talking about, because our Constitution gives us the freedom of religion. We don't mind. If other people want to have their own religious courts, we'll support them. But for us, the Qadhi's court is part and parcel of our religion, and we will defend it to the hilt. Therefore, I'm thankful to my Secretary General for the bold step that he has taken in defending our rights. But we're saying also, as being part of Building Bridges initiative, we will sit down, we will dialogue with respect and be given the respect that we deserve, and we want to play our part. As other people handshake, we also want to handshake, but with due respect. I also therefore want to turn back to the standard with its 100 years and say this is a very noble idea, and I'm asking my fellow Muslims, both ladies and gentlemen, to please contribute articles to this particular special supplement that will educate not only us, but also the non-Muslims as we build bridges, as we forge towards a unified nation, and as we move towards probably the revision or amendment of the Constitution. But we're saying as Muslims, we will defend our rights of worship. And I want to thank the government for making it very clear in the Constitution that, and in fact in the preamble of the Constitution, the right to worship and recognizing the Almighty God. And therefore we're saying, CEO, we are very thankful for this special supplement. We're very thankful for opening your doors to SUPKEM, and we want to engage you. We want to engage KTN, and we're hoping you will give us an opportunity during Ramadan for us to come and talk on various issues, including issues of national building, be it health, be it the rights of women, be it issues to do with the economy, Islamic banking. We are ready. We want to cooperate with you, and we want to acknowledge your leadership, your vision, and we want to thank our sister Najma for walking the walk and being bold enough to come out. So with those few remarks, once again, I want to thank my sister for hosting us. We will always remember this as the rightful start for the month of Ramadan. Shukran.
Jazakallahu. Shukuru sana wa chairman Mr. Zibo na ujumbe wake wote. Tuwatilia dua mzidi kutuongoza. Na najua kabla hujaondoka Sheikh Zibo, by the time we leave, I know my CEO will be Ibrahim Orlando. Manake si ametuambia usuli wake ni dini ya Kiislamu, and we are grateful because at Standard Media there is that conducive environment for prayers. And apart from this special Ramadan pullout, Radio Maisha will be having special programs during Ramadan, inshallah, and KTN. So, and he does provide iftar for those who do work during Ramadan. So inshallah tutakuwa tukifunga siku moja mbili na itafika. Tunashukuru sana. Special thanks from Najma on behalf of the pullout. Sheikh Badru Jafar, labda atasimama tumuone, atupungie mkono. Na ndugu Abu Sufyan, simama labda watu wakuone. Najma tells me these two brothers of ours are really helping her in coming up with the pullout, the content, editing and such kind of stuff. Inshallah, tunashukuru sana kwa hilo na mzidi kushirikiana nasi. Imekuwa raha sana. I didn't carry my cards. The CEO carried his. But I do have my phone. We can take photos. These are decent photos as we leave. And Najma, thank you very much. Our host, Mrs. Zahra Moi, thank you very much for hosting us. Ni sekunde chache tu. 2.592 million seconds. Kwa hiyo tunatumai tutafaidi kwenye mfungo wa mwezi wa Ramadhan. Inshallah, muwe na wakati mwema. Standard Media, Subcam, Namlef na mashirika yote ya Kiislamu tutazidi kushirikiana na inshallah picha tutapunguza, ambassador. Na anaambia Najma, on our tables there's like a leaflet, you can give us your feedbacks. Yeah, I'm told at this place, Lord Aaron, they'll also be hosting iftar programs. So you are so much welcome for halal foods. So feedback, what you like to read, you can write to us. Najma has provided some booklets ambazo watazifanyia kazi. Kwa inshallah muwe na Ijumaa tukufu, Ijumaa ya kheri, na tutakuwa tukionana inshallah. Kila laheri, jazakallahu kheri. Yeah. Hapa sio. They'll create room here for some photo with the ambassador Mahat and the team. Zile picha zile za maadili, tunaelewa zile picha nzuri za kukumbuka ndugu Waislamu na dada zetu. Thank you very much and may God bless you.
Alright, that is live from the Lord Errol there, the Standard Group issuing a special pullout on this holy